So Patrick, tell us. I mean, you've explained a lot about what you've been doing, what your goals are, what the list is about. What are some of the stories from the wine world that really captivated who you are and made a difference for you over the years? Who are the people who make wine or consume wine that have really stood out for you over the long span of time that you've been something?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many, but I mean, my initial thought is to talk about.
You don't have to say me right away.
No, you're definitely on the list. You're definitely on the list. I just got to get through a couple.
A couple hundred other names. Santa Claus. Go ahead.
I mean, I think the relationships that I've built with some great winemakers in Burgundy, come to mind. I mean, Christophe Roumier for me,
certainly top producer,
yeah.
Cuisine, Beaumar, and many others.
He's a legendary producer and a producer that makes wines that dominate not just the wine that's here, but my personal cellar as much as I can get them. Although,
well,
I'm making it harder to get those wines.
Yeah,
by talking that. I tend to
Isn't that
not talk about his wines.
The passion,
At some point, you have to question. When we were talking about what wines to talk about today, I was no, I don't want to show that one. No, because
you'll have to come to the restaurant to find out about those wines.
It's true, because every time you mention them, you inevitably drive the price up and the allocation down, which is it's definitely a pitfall of
wines that are in demand. People want
sure.
want to drink better for less. Common goal amongst a lot of people.
Without a doubt. So, but I mean, I think some producers in the Loire, I think, have really inspired me.
Really amazing
terroir. Yeah, it's so to look at some of the growers not only making white wines from that area, which are a little bit more I think interesting for people in this country, but also the great wines made in the red form. I mean, the wines from Clos Rijard, I think for me true is inspirational and such a standout and so not only highly regarded, I think, from a sommelier standpoint, but even if you talk to other winemakers that make wine in that region,
or even just in France, I think.
Yeah, put on such a pedestal.
The Italians probably a little more begrudging, but
it's true.
There is really great wine, which is Saint-Maur Champagny, made from the Cabernet Franc.
Yeah,
great variety, although they make a white. And Pierre Bise is another producer of great reds in that area. But obviously, I know that you're a big fan of Bouet and Furreau, and maybe some of the Muscadet producers as well. So that whole region is really chock full of great up and coming or arrived estates, and it's not the first time someone's brought that region up. I think it's during this course of interviewing other sommeliers that other people have mentioned Loire is really a touchstone for them. So there seems to be something to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's like the next region, which is sadly sometimes unfortunate because now you know that those wines are going to become really hard to get, which is actually great. I mean, what better thing for these winemakers than to not have enough wine to supply? I mean, for so many years they had more than enough for all of us, but it seems exciting to think that's now becoming a region that's being talked about, and
there's more than just Sancerre. Not that there's not great Sancerre, but there is so much more to the region than that.
For sure.